Hey guys, Mitch Kendra here from RaceRex Online. Welcome to our first look 6D video preview. We're here at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey for round 14 of Monster Energy AMA Supercross. It's Friday night lights. We got the lights turned on here for track walk because tomorrow is a day race. That's right, for the second consecutive week. We're live on Peacock at 3 p.m. and NBC. Tune in, we got a bunch of exciting racing tomorrow between the championships and the 450 division and the 250SX East division. And we've got KTM Juniors. It's going to be an exciting race. We also did press day interviews and riding today, so check those out as well. And again, thank you to 6D Helmets for backing this video. First, a quick shout out to 6D Helmets. 6D Helmets is dedicated to the relentless pursuit of brain protection. 6D's patented Omni-Directional Suspension technology provides protection capabilities unmatched by any other helmet design. First race back after the wrist injury. Walk us through the injury and what the recovery process has been like to get here.
Yeah, man, broke my wrist pretty bad at the beginning of December. Was honestly a longer recovery than I was hoping and honestly expected. I ended up with a plate from the bottom of my pointer finger to like halfway up my arm. So I had my wrist locked for like 3 months. Yeah, so that was a bit of a bummer. Honestly, it was more of like a waiting game than anything. Like I felt good, and honestly, my wrist didn't even feel bad. I know it was obviously locked straight for, the reason of it being broke, but it honestly felt good. So it was more of a waiting game than anything. And yeah, I've been back on the bike for I think honestly, actually tomorrow will be a month from the day that I started back riding, but started back super slow on the turn track, rode that for a couple days, and then ended up graduating to the moto track, spent a few days out there, and then got on Supercross the beginning of last week. Rode that last week, and then a couple days this week, and I figured let's go racing,
Romano here at the East Rutherford Supercross. Unfortunately, you're not racing your home race this weekend, but talk us through everything, doing local media and just being a guy from, 25 minutes away from here?
Yeah. I born and raised in Bayside, so that's about 25, 30 minutes without traffic. So, just here hanging out. I was on Good Day America or something news, so that's pretty cool. Just coming out here, doing what I have to, see the fans. Obviously bummed I'm not racing, but stuff happens, and we'll be here 1 year.
Yeah, so you've been dealing with the knee injury, right? So just walk us through what that's been like. I know it's been kind of taking a couple weeks off, trying to get rehab back to race again. Just walk us through that process.
Yeah, unfortunately I injured my knee in Tampa, which was our season opener, which sucked. So I felt really good leading up to the race and into the year. But like I said, stuff happens, and kind of been in and out of this Supercross season so far. I don't want to rush it. I hate rushing things, but at the same time, I hate not racing. So it's brutal to sit out and watch. The guys do what I love, right? Knowing that I could be out there and be up there when I'm at full health. But it's just a work in progress. Like I said, I'm gonna set out my posts on Instagram and socials and the team. Like, we're just gonna regroup and get ready for outdoors. That's kind of my best bet right now, is not to go out and race 2 races. Don't get me wrong, I'd love to, but just focus on outdoors. I think we can get ahead with testing on the bike, and for me, I haven't even rode this Honda outdoors yet, so it's going to be a learning curve, and we got to throw a lot probably at it just to get it in a good spot. But yeah, we'll see.
I'm super happy. So what's life like? I know you're about ready to step away from racing almost, right?
I was really burned right after last season. It was hard, but then in summer, I got better and better, and I started to really, race races and make main events there in Europe and South America and all these races, and I started to feel good. So I got the ride for the Rallycross World Championship, where we're doing now, and I was feeling good. So I was like, okay, let's try it. I mean, I'm with a Yamaha now that never rode it before, first time today. I did fly Wednesday, and Team Faith guys and MX Sculptor guy, they make it happen, and all the sponsors that we have, Massive Motomart, and all the guys that they may happen that I'm here, and especially Jason Watkins and Dylan, that the buddies that helped me out to be here.
Yeah, so you said you never ridden it until today?
No, never ridden. I did fly on Wednesday. We got the bike yesterday around 3 p.m. So we started to build everything. We got the blue rims, and my dad did the suspensions, and everyone helped it out, so it was really good. We turned it, the bike looks good, and now we just need to have fun.
So you said I know you're a big golf guy. So
Yeah.
Glued to the TV, right?
I was glued to the TV since the Thursday before the Masters. We had the the women's Augusta National Women's Amateur. You had the drive, trip, and putt, and then obviously you had the whole event. But yeah, like Rory's my guy. He's my favorite golfer. He kind of got me into it back in 2018 when I went and saw and watched him win the Arnold Palmer Invitational. So like from then on, I was like hooked. So Rory's my guy. So that was incredible. And like for him to get the career Grand Slam, obviously it's an incredible achievement. But man, he really acted like he didn't want it. So there was a lot of mess ups, but it was he did. Like I really thought, like for a second he was like, oh, it's 4-shot lead, and then now we're in a playoff. So it was an incredible Sunday. So it was.
All right, Lane Shaw, we're here at East Rutherford Supercross. Press day just wrapped up, morning press. Walk us through your season so far, the layout today, just everything we got going on here.
Well, to start off, you can see they call me Mud Dolphin. I went right. Don't go right in morning press. But we're here at MetLife. Beautiful day, beautiful weekend we have. Started the season in Alabama and went straight to the main event that night. I kind of surprised myself, to be honest with you. My tongue was in my spokes during the mains because I haven't rode that much, and I did 3 mains, and that was intense. So it was my first Triple Crown. But it was a really great night. The mud, I was a Mud Dolphin out there. I was all over the place in Massachusetts. Didn't make the main there, but we made the night show. And then took last weekend off, and now we're here in East Rutherford. Excited to kind of just have a good weekend and enjoy this dry track right now.
What's your expectations heading into this weekend?
Well, same as always. I just want to get through qualifying. Never been the best qualifier. The exception was the Bud race, but I just want to make it into the heats with a relatively good gate pick. That's kind of all I really hope for.
Yeah, so Kevin, walk us through morning press, privateer life. Kind of what's it like being able to do press day here?
Yeah, it's good to come out. I mean, it's beneficial for us because we're able to get some time on the track, but it's also good for the news and the local scene, kind of getting the word out of the event, because the big dogs and whatnot in the factory side of things, they don't come out until noonish. So we're able to get an earlier look and get the word out a little bit earlier to the people that are working during that 1 p.m. point and can't see it until that night. It gets the word out a little bit sooner. So it's good for us. We're obviously able to get the cobwebs off, get some of the sections figured out, but do a little bit of testing and tuning, but it's mainly just for the media side of things.
Yeah, so you had a home race for you. Talk about growing up here, how far you were, just what's it like to have a race here as a hometown kid?
Yeah, I'm from South Jersey. This is, like North Jersey. I grew up like 2 hours from here. It's awesome having a home race here. I grew up coming here at the last couple years of when they first started coming to MetLife, coming here as a spectator and watching the pros before I turned pro. So it's super special getting to come back here to MetLife. When it's on the schedule, a lot of friends and family come out for this one. So yeah, man, it's awesome. Just enjoy the vibes of being at the hometown race. Got press day today, so that's awesome. And just enjoying it, man.
Walk us through the season so far from your perspective.
Rookie season for me, man. It's been really, really up and down. Obviously, I wanted to be a little bit more further up in the field than I am, maybe make a few more main events. But all in all, I really just wanted to come out of this season healthy. And that's kind of what we've been doing so far, is just staying healthy. I've been in 2 main events now. I want more than that. So these next 2, I'm really going to be pushing the envelope a little bit. But overall, I think we're getting to a better spot. More comfortable on the bike, more comfortable with the team, more comfortable on Supercross in general. So, I think we're moving in the right direction. We just got to be a little bit more all around better, as a rider and racer and practicer, everything. We just got to be a little bit better. But I think we're in a decent spot right now.
And so, how do you feel even if the results aren't there, do you feel significantly improved from last year, or is it can you compare it?
I definitely feel like I'm a lot better mentally this year, and I'm definitely not as nervous going into the races because last year was my first year, and a little bit more consistent.
So what's the biggest thing you've been working on, from last year as a rookie to now this year, second year?
The goal was to be inside the top 10 every round, but then the injury definitely changed my goals for this year. I'm definitely still shooting for a top 10 by the end of the season, but I haven't had a lot of time to ride it. I haven't been able to ride in between the races a whole lot, but with that being said, I'd like to get a top 10 this year.